snack just for me and you. So today is the first day of fall and I'm busy working on all of our holiday recipes, but I cannot wait to get out to the smoker, and I thought what a great time for a snack. What a great time to make some smoked cream cheese. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen this, everybody's done it. It's because it couldn't be easier. It's much like the smoked queso craze that went around where you're cooking other things, you're smoking your pork, your brisket, whatever, and you just put some dip ingredients in the smoker, and then in the end you have this delicious dip to kind of snack on along the way. So while I'm making turkey and brines and batch cooking all of the things that I hope to share with you this holiday season, I thought we would make some smoked cream cheese, and I will show you how. I've also got a little bonus for you. I always serve my smoked cream cheese with firecrackers. That's what I grew up calling them, firecrackers or fat crackers. It's just saltine crackers that have been dusted in this ranch and spicy seasoning, and then they dry and they're so delicious. They're addicting. That's why I thought they were called fat crackers forever, but no, I'm the one who's wrong. They're called firecrackers. So let's get ready. Let's do this easy recipe. The first thing that we're gonna need is just an aluminum pan, just like anything else that you'd smoke in. I'm gonna grease mine with just a little bit of spray, only because I hate when things stick, but I don't think that's 100% necessary. We're gonna open the cream cheese. I've got 2 of them. I think one can serve probably 6 to 8 people. So unless you've got a crowd, your family will be happy with just 1. But you know me, go big or go home. Plus I've got the little boys coming home soon from school, so they will help dig in. Okay, let me grab some gloves so I don't get messy, and then we will get started. Bright light city, gonna set my soul on fire. All right, I hate those, they're not cute. Where's the black ones? I left them outside. What was I thinking? Okay. All right, probably just want to put on gloves for this because you're gonna hold the block of cream cheese while you sprinkle on seasonings, okay? So all you have to do, just pull it out like this. This is something that makes it extra cute. It's to score it, okay? So you just take a sharp knife. Actually, it doesn't even really need to be sharp, does it? And you're just gonna make a grid line on both of the smoked cream cheese. I can't think of any way that this actually matters to the cooking process, but whenever you get done cooking it, it looks really cool. And it opens up, wherever the seams are, it's gonna open up and it shows the nice white of the cream cheese through. Now we're gonna take any barbecue seasoning that you've got. I was also thinking you could do this with a lot of stuff, you know, I'm a food blogger, so on my blog I'm always making other suggestions. You could do a cinnamon sugar one, like a buñuelo, and serve it with like a strawberry jam and graham crackers. You could probably find a way to do kind of like a s'mores type of a situation. You could make a taco seasoning one, top it with salsa, and serve it with tortilla chips. So really, the barbecue seasoning can be substituted for anything. So I'm just making sure to get the seasoning all over the top, and then once you get a little bit on your cutting board, like what you can do, you can just kind of stamp it around, you know, just getting it on all sides. All right, that's gonna be one heck of a snack. We're gonna put 2 in our aluminum pan. There you go, all right. So here we go. That is just the basics. Now I'm gonna take off these gloves. We're gonna go out to the smoker that's already running at 225 degrees. Any wood is fine. This is like all dip recipes that people are chunking in the smoker. You can just smoke with whatever wood that you've got going on. You don't have to consider a specific type of fragrance for smoked cream cheese, or like I have some other dips coming up we're gonna do together because it's, you know, just the season of like gathering and dipping things. So any wood that you've already determined for your chicken, your pork, whatever you got out there, that's gonna be fine. Let's go ahead and get the smoker. Okay, so I've got this smoker on. We're gonna be cooking at 225 degrees for about 2 hours. This is another one of those dishes where it's fun to cook it. It gets hot, it gets a little smoky flavor, but it's not gonna be overwhelmed with flavor unless you're using like a stick smoker and you're leaving it on for a while. But it's really fun and it just goes well with all of the things that you smoke on a barbecue. Okay, we've got the smoke rolling, so now we're gonna go inside and make those firecrackers I talked about. All you're gonna need is regular saltine crackers, a package of ranch or spicy ranch, they make spicy ranch now, some red pepper flakes, and a little bit of cooking oil. Whatever that you usually use to cook with will be fine. Okay, so now we're moving on to the firecrackers portion. I've got 2 sleeves of saltine crackers. We are going to make a little bath of a little oil. I've got some spicy ranch seasoning. You can also just use ranch seasoning. And then I've got those crazy pepper flakes from Flatiron Pepper Company. I found it at TJ Maxx. So we're gonna make this. We're gonna coat the crackers in it and then it actually dries to the cracker. I know it sounds crazy. I know it's like, that does not work. It does work. Firecrackers are a Southern tradition. You could also probably make a non-spicy version by leaving the little pepper flakes out. And I was thinking you could use Parmesan cheese, like the powdered Parmesan, not obviously real Parmesan, but like that weird stuff that comes from the green container that's like not Parmesan, nobody knows what it is. It is delicious though, and I bet it would go really good with all the powder in these ingredients because what we're doing is just creating sort of like a little exterior for the cracker. So I'm gonna mix this up. Use the largest bowl you have. You can also use a gallon Ziploc bag. You can put this mixture in it. Shake the crackers, shake them like the Dickens. But I found that only 1 sleeve of crackers worked, and if I'm gonna do all this effort, I wanna get at least 2 sleeves of crackers. So I'm just gonna use the biggest bowl in the world, and you are welcome to use whatever you want. Use a bathtub, I don't really care. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna put our crackers in. Then you probably wanna have some gloves ready because it's gonna get a little stormy for a minute. Here we go. I'm super excited about the holidays. I don't know what it is. This chill hits the air. It's not even a chill here. Like, look at what I'm wearing. It's actually just like a break in the 108 degree temperatures. And all I want to do is cook holiday stuff. I'm ready to make Christmas cookies. I was just talking to Instagram about doing some lives over here. My little brother is a live game streamer on Twitch, and he asked me if we could do some video game recipes on my channel, and I said yes, but I don't know how to go live. That scares me. Gen Z, y'all are intimidating. And he was like, no. It's gonna be great. So I'm thinking we're gonna do some lives over here soon. So make sure that you're subscribed so that you can join us. So as you can see, this is what you want. They're all being coated. If it's not coating enough for you, just use a little extra oil. On the recipe on my website, I have the explicit how much oil you're supposed to use, but whenever I cook with you guys, I tend to just eyeball everything. The important thing is that each cracker gets coated kind of like this, okay? And you can freestyle it a little bit too if you have some other seasonings you want to add. I've been a big fan of Danno's seasonings lately. I went to New Orleans and the people of New Orleans baptized me in their delicious seasoning, and now I can't stop talking about it. My dad called last night and he was like, oh, I need to make some chicken. And I was like, sir, you need to get you some Danno's. And they're not paying me to say that. You don't have to do this part, but I do this part. I lay them out so that in case I want to do an extra dusting of really any type of seasoning, I am free to do so. But if you're in a rush, don't be this tedious. This is crazy, Sarah, tediousness right now. Make sure they're really wet. The oil will dry. and it's gonna hold all the seasonings on. It's sort of like the binder that makes these have like this loaded exterior. What are you guys most excited about for the turning of the season? Are you most excited about pumpkin spice? Are you most excited about gathering with your family? I know I am. I just like the food. I feel like as a food blogger, it's such a weird thing because the rest of the country, I can see it on Google Trends. You guys grill in the summer. That's when you grill. It's so hot in the South that there's no way. Our grilling season is really more like tailgating season. And that's when we can grill and smoke our meat. And obviously, you know, I know it sounds crazy because so many people do turkey, but in Texas, we do brisket for Thanksgiving, usually with a turkey, sometimes even a ham. For Christmas, brisket. For Sunday afternoon, briskets. But can't really do that when it's so hot outside and the mosquitoes are the size of a chihuahua. Let's just put an extra dusting of seasoning on them so that they're super loaded with spice and goodness. If you've got this shakeable ranch container, you can hit them with that too. You know, the big ranch they sell at Costco and Sam's, just psh, 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 psh. Don't worry about it. A little extra garlic. There we go. I'll finish the other one. Meet you back outside. I lied. I want to do some dried parsley too. I want them to be green. Remember that we eat with our eyes first, and that is why we want to make things beautiful, because it makes people excited before they even, you know, have something in their mouth. So do not hold back with your seasonings. If you feel the spirit telling you to put something in there, go ahead and do it. Okay, so you see how gorgeous they are. See, it's already starting to dry. Here we go. Best snack ever. Okay, so as you can see, the little lines where we drew the scoring, they separate, and it makes it look really cool. Now, the thing about cream cheese, smoked cream cheese, is everybody tops it with something, okay? So here's some options for you. You can do a hot pepper jelly. You can do any of those fun jams that you collect on vacation. Like I got a green chili jam from New Mexico, and like there was like, you know, there's always something fun that you buy on vacation. You can also use a hot honey. There's a recipe for hot honey in my cookbook, or you can buy Mike's Hot Honey. And you can also use like a candied jalapeno. So it's really just like your personal touch. So as I expected, this is a little firm. I'm gonna put it in the microwave just for about 30 seconds so that we can make it pourable. Okay, so while that works, I've got the crackers out that we made. They're looking good. They only took about probably 15 minutes to dry. And as you can see, they're just the perfect complement. But if you don't want to use them, just use a Ritz cracker or a tortilla chip, whatever you like. Okay, took about 40 seconds. So I'm just gonna give it a stir, because you do want it to be pourable. There we go, much better. I really like the Tabasco brand. That's just what they have at my local store, but it is spicy. And if you haven't guessed, I really like spice. Okay, so let's pour it over. Yum. Okay. So when you serve it, you want it to look like this. You also want to give your guests a little something to smear the smoked cream cheese and jelly on a cracker. So let's see if I have anything from like charcuterie boards. Probably a butter knife. Like this. The old-timey ones. This is perfect. Getting it all tucked in nicely. I don't know what it is about a dip. God dang, I love dips. I could just eat dip for my life. Okay, so I'm gonna taste it for you, but I can tell you it's hot and creamy on the inside, and then it's tart, spicy, and acidic on the outside, depending on what you put on it. I know you know this is good, because if you watch my channel, most of you are from the American South, and cream cheese and like any kind of hot pepper jelly is a thing. Also cream cheese and salsa is a thing. So this just kind of kicks it up a notch with the little smoky flavor and making it hot and creamy, get kind of the contrast of the pepper jelly with the hot creaminess on the inside. I love it with firecrackers. I love it with firecrackers. Why does nobody else make it like this? But you can make it however you want. Now just remember, this is the easiest appetizer in the world, but if you're assigned dessert for the holidays, make it a dessert. Cinnamon sugar on the outside. Some options for the sauce to pour over it would be like caramel. You can make your own, or you could use jarred caramel. Pie filling. I heard that idea. Isn't that fun? Like cherry pie filling or blueberry pie filling, or even make your own, you know? So it's really the ultimate, like, I don't have a lot of time, but this is an appetizer or a dessert that I want to make. Okay, so if you need the recipe, it's below. So am I. I'll be down there. It takes me a couple days to get to comments sometimes. You can also come over to my food blog, urbancowgirllife.com. It has this recipe, and it has like hundreds more that I've done on this channel and some that I'm still getting to. And I have a way to talk to you guys in the comments there. Also, the common questions are usually already below. So if you have a question, it's there. So I will be seeing more of you guys. We're gonna be doing some lives. I'm so excited about this. We were just talking about it on Instagram. I have a broadcasting channel over there where we have a private chat. We're naming it. It's gonna be an adult chat at night. We're thinking of calling it Drinks and Dinner or Late Night in the Kitchen. We have a bunch of ideas for it. So turn on your notifications. You can also join us in the chat over on Instagram. My handle is @urbancowgirl, because we're just, y'all, we talk the weirdest stuff. We talk paranormal stuff. We talk ghosts. It's October right now, so we're really, you know, into the spooky. But we just talk about all the things that adults are discussing, and it always has a good dish involved. So I will see you guys next time. It was good seeing you. Talk to you soon.